make my computer run even slower somehow.
Please stand by.
Twitch verification. Yes.
Oh, you missed all the excitement since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone. Yeah, what did I miss?
In-house freaking stuff. A reason why 2 players have dropped.
Oh.
All right.
You have to get Rob to fill you in.
We're muted right
Duly
now,
noted.
so we could probably talk about that in a minute. But
Yeah.
We're done here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is Fallout Pacific Northwest. I'm Darren Drader. I'm the game master. With me today are 4/5 of our new cast of players. The 1/5 that is not here is Ellen, who played Millie in Fallout Niagara Wasteland. And I believe she's going to be reprising the same character. Don't know for sure. Still got to talk to her. But she has a migraine today. She can't make it, but the rest of us are here. So anyway, let's go ahead and go around and introduce ourselves, starting with Capricious Nature.
Hi there, I am Capricious Nature, and I have been completely absent from the internet for several months. I am sorry. But I am happy as hell to be back. I am here with Fallout Pacific Northwest. I will be joining Vampire Bites' game for Vampire the Masquerade in January, and then praying to God, fingers crossed, our next semester of my school, my brand new job, which I love, it's just very busy, I will be starting up a new little stream here with Cybernation Uncensored and jumping a little bit deeper into Fallout and expanding some stuff for all y'all. So hello folks, and I'm returning character of Bolt, the ghoul from Night City, who just somehow survived.
Awesome. All right, Dennis, go ahead and introduce yourself. And if you're not sure about your character, we can go into that in a little bit, since you're not one of the returnees.
No worries. Hi, everyone. I am Dennis. I run the Okayest DM YouTube channel, where I do a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. This is my first foray into anything other than fantasy TTRPGs, and I could not be more excited for the fact that it's Fallout, because I've been a fan of those games for a while. So super looking forward to all of what's about to happen here. I will be playing Garrick Benson, name in progress.
Hey, by the way, I am a D&D designer and have been for quite a while. I would be very much interested in maybe getting with you at some point about co-opting your channel and running a game, a D&D game myself, potentially.
Oh, 100%.
So.
I love everything you just said, so we will connect about that.
Very cool. Okay, Raven.
Hey everyone, my name's Raven. You can find me all over the internet at iFamiliarRaven. I GM for the Cybernation Uncensored, the High Riders campaign on Fridays, and now here. Tonight I will be playing, let's see, Major Gusset.
That sounds like a Mrs.
No, Mrs. Gutsy.
Oh, Mrs. Gutsy, okay. Very cool.
Okay.
All right, Eric.
Eric Leonard, and I'm, along with Capricious Nature, sort of the legacy characters here. I play Regis Mosset, a survivor, a scholar, who claims to have wandered, is knowledgeable about lots of things in the Pacific Northwest of Fallout. Probably not necessarily reliable. Terrible with weapons. Has a great tendency to be wounded most of the time, but along for the ride, and sometimes is helpful.
This is true, and you're also actually from the Pacific Northwest, as am I.
Yep. Well, and then and then the other sort of note here, I'm a public historian and work in public lands, in the United States, and prior to my current assignment in far west Texas, I worked at a Cold War national park site in South Dakota. So I know an awful lot about nuclear weapons and underground stuff. And it's fun to sort of engage in this particular fantasy derived from that.
I got to say, that was a fun tour that you gave us. If you ever get the chance when you're in South Dakota to go out to the missile, it's worth checking out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely, underknown, national park site called Minuteman Missile National Historic Site. So if you're driving Interstate 90, going west or east through South Dakota, you're going to drive right past it.
Yep. I'm going to look this up right now and add it onto my want to go locations. Can you call that again? Give me the name again.
Minuteman Missile National Historic Site.
Perfect. South Dakota. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, just so people know, this might end up being kind of a short session zero because number one, two of our 4 people here are already established, and number two, I'm actually sick as hell right now, and I'm only getting through on Tylenol and over-the-counter cold medicine. So, this is kind of one of those old school. I said I'm going to be there, and I'm here moments. So, I think why don't we start with the new people? And I know that I had kind of made this mandate that because one of the players that is no longer with us is playing the Vault Dweller, we needed to have a replacement Vault Dweller. And I had talked to Dennis prior to the session, and he had agreed to take on that responsibility. So let's go ahead and start with you, and kind of give us your thoughts on the character.
So, if I recall correctly, what we had discussed was Garrick is this, it's just this wanderer who has been out in the waste for a while, doesn't really remember a whole lot of his own history. And the people of Vault 2 found him in their irradiated surroundings, an inch from death. They took him in, nursed him back to health, and he has ever since been like super excited and willing to help the people that saved his life. So he is ride or die for Vault 2, but wasn't born there.
I think that's kind of cool, actually, because when I said we needed a Vault Dweller, the requirement of actually being born there was not a mandatory thing. So it's kind of a cool take on that. And also the other thing is that, Vault 2 wasn't even open until the start of the campaign, which means that your character has come into the story since the story actually started, which I think is kind of cool, behind the scenes. And,
right.
Of course, nobody's seen you yet, but so I think that's kind of a cool thing. So anyway, is there anything else about your character that you were thinking about?
I've been, like I said, never played anything even remotely outside of fantasy RPGs as far as RPGs go. But I was looking at the rule set for Fallout, and I saw that perception was one of the statistics that you build your character on. And I thought, if you're wandering alone through the wastes, you need to have a good eye for danger or you'll die real quick. So all I've got is he's got an excellent eye. He's a great scout, pretty much.
All right. Have you actually played the Fallout video games?
Yes, a couple times through Fallout 4.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Let's go to Raven.
So, Major Gusset was stationed on Fort Lewis, attached to the 160th, the Night Stalkers. She was when the bombs fell and everything, and the people started, we're all fried and like that. she actually left base and was set out wandering around the let's see, the Nisqually River area. I'm not sure where the team is currently.
The team
Can you elaborate?
currently, well, we kind of left off in the ruins of Lewiston, where they ran into a major problem. We'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay.
But
Oh, I'm trying to find the direction where.
one thing I should do is I should actually supply you with a copy of Nuclear Sunset Pacific Northwest, which is something I wrote about 5 years ago because it pertains to the game that we're running. Basically,
Okay.
when I wrote it, it was to fit my own setting, and I was trying to avoid specific Fallout things when I was writing it. But when I was writing it, I was kind of like, this could be a Fallout, this could be Fallout in the Pacific Northwest type thing. And the reason I mentioned that is because if you say you're from Fort Lewis, there's actually a group that's active in the wasteland called the Fort Lewis Division.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was actually stationed there, so
yeah, you would probably have some idea what they're about and at least be familiar with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I was just trying to figure out like how Major Gusset would have come across the rest of the team.
Well, that would depend on how far you've drifted. Obviously, Fort Lewis is on the western side of the state, and the team is right now on the eastern side of the state. So,
okay.
What is that? 250 miles difference, I think.
Okay. Well, she could have started in the Nisqually River area and like meandered past Mount Rainier and stuff, kind of looking for people to band together with.
Makes sense. What my intention was, I was going to have, when we move on to the next session, everybody's going to meet up outside of Vault 2.
Okay.
So after their little misadventure in the ruins of Lewiston, they're going to basically tuck tail and head back.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's talk about our legacy characters here. Starting with, let's go with Regis, because you are now the lone survivor of the original trio.
Which is funny because I feel like he's improved over time, but he's pretty clueless and almost perpetually wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. You are not really one for guns.
No, I mean we're getting better, and our misadventure at the dam, led to a wildly improved arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it doesn't actually technically qualify as a misadventure until you get to the fact that the Killdozer was parked on one spot that was completely surrounded by rivers you needed to cross, and the only way to do that was to basically get a boat. The only boat around that was big enough was a barge that was held by raiders, and we left off with you guys about ready to take on the raiders. Well, obviously, like I said before, we've lost a couple of players since then, so that fight didn't go too well.
No.
And I'm thinking the Killdozer is right where you left him.
Okay, well, that's better than in the bottom of a river.
True.
Yeah.
Or worse, it could end up in the hands of the people who you're going up against.
Yeah, well, or our mutant overlord from Wastat Uni.
Yeah, there's that guy too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce Bolt.
Yeah.
So Bolt was the kind of the random pickup. I guess Bolt and Bodhi came in together, met during the the big fight that we had at WazTech Uni, if I recall. Just focused mostly on not dying. That's always a plus. And very much so overconfident in himself, as well as his ability to kill things, because every time he has opened fire, he has somehow managed to be more dangerous than our previous tank. That's been fun. He's mostly focused on the driving, transportation. He's a former driver and pilot. So lots of what's that called? Hands-on, very hands-on. Mechanic work. Fixed up the generator. Tried blowing up the dam.
And failed.
Yeah, failed. And yeah.
Well, don't forget our electrocuting the frog army incident.
Oh, right. Yeah. Our our short circuit throwing the literal power cable of the dam into the lake to see what it would do, because Bolt was curious. That's mostly his modus operandi. Curiosity, killing the cat.
It was supposed to work, man.
It was. But no, somebody had to be all technical about it. Oh no, that would short circuit. Okay. It's falling.
Transformer. What's the big deal?
But yeah, so that's Bolt. He's just the dumbass who likes screwing around with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord, don't die on us, please.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm one of those poor suckers who, have asthma, so when I get cold, it really tends to be hard on the lungs.
Totally understand.
Yeah. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It's okay.
So I'm writing up some notes right now. So I want to get this straight in my head. So Garrick is our newest vault dweller, and Major Gusset, yes, and Major Gusset is a Mrs. Oh God, what are those called? Not handy. What was the Gutsy? Mrs. Gutsy.
Okay.
From the local military base. That how do we encounter exactly? How do we encounter Major Gusset?
Well, I'm thinking that you guys are going to be, you and Bolt and Regis are going to be coming back from the ruins of Lewiston, up to Vault 2. I'm kind of thinking that by the time you get there, Major Gusset and Garrick Benson are going to be kind of in this larger community of Vault 2, which has expanded ever since Vault opened.
Okay. Oh, cool.
If that works for
you. And we've just been raided by a party of 3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the other
thanks,
thing
Raiders.
is that, you guys, we've got 2 level 3 characters right now. Let's have the other 2 of you go ahead and level up to level 3 as well.
Yeah.
And I think that just kind of represents your experience out in the wasteland.
Yep. That's great.
So we get to level up, level 3 now.
Well, you should already be level 3.
Am I? I thought I was only level 2.
You should be level 3.
I haven't touched this character sheet in a while, so let's find out.
Yeah.
Bio and info. Oh my lord. Where is it? No, I'm still level 2. Cool. Level up.
Yep. That's what I'm showing. But, I might not have changed it either. Who knows?
Well, I think the distinction of you guys just leveled up came in at the tail end of our last session that we had.
Yeah.
And then all of the cluster of the last 2 months happened.
Yeah.
And I have lost memory of virtually everything that has occurred since, because I have been way too busy. So level up to level 3.
Yeah, go ahead. And
That's fun.
Level up to level 3. I am going to post a link in our private chat here to the Fallout Pacific Northwest Roll20 game table. That way you can go ahead and join that.
Vampire Bites is also saying that you're a little bit low, Darren, as far as your volume.
And apparently I'm a bit loud.
It's weird because
Hopefully that's
this
better.
is a recurring problem, and every time I think we've got it fixed, it's not fixed.
Yep.
Gremlins. Lousy gremlins.
All right, let me see what I can do here.
And I'm going to go old school and grab my book because I don't remember how to level up. Yay! Hold on. By the way, big shout out to Modifius and the folks over at Modifius. I still love the shit out of my hard copy, and I'm still. I promise, for those of you who are working there, I promise I will jump into our other system. It's been crazy. I'm sorry. If any of you are watching, don't judge me. I'm just a busy teacher who's too stupid to know how to do anything.
There's plenty of other games to jump into also.
Yes, there are so many games. Oh my god. Too many games, too little time.
It's a veritable smorgasbord of games.
Yes. And Modifius is an amazing freaking producer of this stuff. Everything looks wonderful. Folks, if you get a chance to go and buy the hard copy, go get the hard copy. It's freaking beautiful, and the art is wonderful.
Oh, they also came out with perk cards.
Yes, I want to buy that so bad, but fun fact for any of you watching who may not be aware of where the hell I am in the world, unlike the rest of y'all, I ain't in America. I am in Taiwan, which is a 100% sovereign nation, no matter what Xi Jinping or Winnie the Pooh says. It is an independent country off of the southeast coast of China, and they have been blockading us for months. And so everything is taking forever to get shipped here. So once they screw off, I will get those cards ordered because my last 2 orders have been stopped in transit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Thanks, China.
Okay, is my sound level better now?
Oh my lord. Little loud on my end, but I can turn you down on my headphones.
I can drop it a little bit.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just gonna turn it down. It's good.
Okay.
Chat.
They always say you're quiet.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just for whatever reason, I tell it I want it to be at a certain volume level, and it just drops on its own.
Yeah, I think the last time it was auto level. You said it was auto leveling your system.
Yep.
And I thought that we had fixed it, figured it out, got it taken care of, and I think I just have to have the microphone properties up at all times, so that I can see where it's at and adjust it as we go.
Yeah, Vampire says you're still lower than the rest of us, but it's better.
Huh.
Okay.
And a heads up to our new players. Dennis, I'm not sure if you have ever watched me GMing. I know Raven has dealt with me so many times. Luck is a very undervalued resource in every game system, and I have my character set pretty high on luck because luck in this system is absolutely freaking amazing. And a reminder to all of our wonderful viewers as well about the craziness that luck can do. when you use your luck points in this system, what it allows you to do is you can literally change just about anything. So first one is called Luck of the Draw. You can use a luck point to introduce something into the actual setting. So literally use a luck point and now, oh, look, there's another door or there is a ladder. So you can literally spend luck to change the universe around you. Stacked deck, you can spend a luck point before attempting a skill test to get another roll. So you can add in an extra d20. Lucky timing, you can increase where you're at in a combat encounter. And misfortune, which is always fun, it allows you to re-roll one of your d20s all the way up to 3d20. So you can spend 1 luck to re-roll a skill test. You can spend 2 luck to re-roll both of your dice, and you can spend another piece of luck to add in a 3rd dice. So luck is freaking amazing in this system. Don't discount it.
I think I might just discount it on purpose because that sounds like an amazing dump stat just from a roleplay perspective when everything bad that can happen happens.
You're going to be that guy. Okay.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm maxed out on luck.
Good. Raven has been in, I think, all of my games. Haven't you, Raven?
Mm-hmm.
And
yes,
so
I was a glutton for punishment.
Yeah. I always run Grimdark, and so luck is a very important aspect of Grimdark, is that if you don't want to get completely fucked every single time, you need to be lucky.
Now, speaking of that, that is actually one of the, I would say, GM style differences between Cap and us. Is that he goes Grimdark. I am much more interested in kind of the heroic journey.
Yes.
So I will tend to give you the benefit of the doubt, unless you're being completely stupid.
Like throwing an open power line into a lake.
I wouldn't call that completely stupid, but
diving in after it.
That would have been stupid. We pulled it up. We pulled it. We didn't jump in.
Yeah.
Oh, for our new players, starting caps. For your starting level at level 3, you're going to come in with 250. So on your sheets, make sure you have 250. And your maximum rarity for weapons and equipment is still capped at 1.
I had a question about my Mrs. Gutsy character, as far as my starting loadout. It says I'm equipped with a 10mm auto pistol, a buzzsaw, and a laser emitter. Can I switch out my buzzsaw for the pincer arm and the pistol for a flamethrower from the Mr. Handy?
That's a good question. Let me pull out the book and take a look.
And Regis, I'm still looking for leveling up. I can't figure out.
What do you think, Cap? Does that sound like an unrealistic request?
That does not sound unrealistic at all, and it sounds like that would have been a perfect player for my Fallout Asia campaign. Is that what you're trying to do here?
If it'll save me a trip into the book, then yes, I'll say that sounds great. Go for it, please.
Cool. Thank you.
Perks or
Cap, leveling up is on page 49.
Oh my lord, thank you. I was 1 page away. I was literally just reading page 50. Son of a...
Hey, there we go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart. High endurance, high luck. And they ran with a junk jet. That sounds wonderful. And yes, luck is the best statistic, and people who ignore it are, as Raven would say, gluttons for punishment. Dennis. Or sorry, Garrick.
Well, I mean, he had to end up face down in radiated wasteland somehow.
That is a good point.
Yeah, the one thing you need to understand about this system, because coming from a background of D&D, like we both do, D&D, it's you roll high, you hit, and then you do damage. In Fallout, it is, and pretty much all of
You
the
want to roll
20s.
low, right?
Well, it's not just you want to roll low. It's a question of how many successes you achieve. So it may require more than one success when you make an attack roll to hit something. In which case, that's when the luck comes in. Action points, luck, because if you need 2 successes and you're rolling 2 dice, you might get 1 success to hit, and then that'll be a miss unless you come up with something to do for that other success. Well, you can spend an action point, or you can spend a luck point to re-roll that and try to get a hit out of it. But
And it's very, very helpful. It saved our asses many times.
Definitely.
All right, initiative. Oh, there we go. HP. All right, so HP goes up by 1. And I'm assuming, I'm guessing that for my character, I'm back to healed, Darren? That'd be a correct assumption?
We'll call you fully healed.
Okay.
By the time you get back to Vault 2, yeah, you'll be fully healed.
Okay. So 15 out of 15. There we go. I think it's 15.
Okay.
All right, so health points by 1. You choose 1 skill to increase by 1 rank up to a maximum of 6. All right, so let's take a look. What skills are... So my skills that I'm focused on, so y'all are aware, pilot, repair, science, survival are my biggest. And my lowest are anything having to do with social. So my charisma is my dump stat because I'm a ghoul. And in this game system, Dennis, as you already know, ghouls are not very well liked. Let's see. Well, I've been using guns a lot more, so I will up my guns.
Yeah, it's probably a wise decision. I'd say that Regis should take note on that as well.
How in God's name do I change this? Guns.
Yeah, did you guys see the link to the Roll20 game?
Yep, that's where I'm editing mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I actually need to.
Where
did you put it?
It's in the main chat.
Okay. Is it pinned? Alright.
You know what? If you're not seeing it, what I can do is let me think.
You can right click on where you posted it, and then it should be able to pin it. Yeah, pin message.
That's not where you do that. There we go.
Oh, yeah, you just dropped it into the chat on the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but in order for you guys to make characters, not only do you have to click that link, but I need to create you some characters, so I can do that real quick.
Yes. All right, I had a player run jump jet. Pincer and a flamethrower. That's a one bot lobster broil. Yes, it is. Hey, we were going after some frogmen, so maybe we can get some frog legs. We got a pincer to cut it, and then we got the flamer to cook it. It sounds like a perfect mix.
Mm-hmm.
I got a double broiler going on. My thruster and my flamethrower.
Let's see. I'm looking at the skills right now because when we level up, we get one skill and then one perk. So I'm looking at the perks, not the skills.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're doing your perks is each of them are limited. There's the ranks, so the number of ranks that you can have, and then you have the requirements. So you need to follow both of those. Make sure that you're following the requirements. If you're not, then oopsie doodles, you'll have to take it off later. And we already had that issue with Rambo, I think. He had a perk that didn't roll with his build yet.
Yep.
You're very familiar with my 1-2 combo cap. 1-2-3 combo once I get it. Once I get it all mashed together.
Yep.
The better criticals and stuff. Bloody mess.
So just so you guys know how we do things, to make it easier if somebody can't show up for a session, I keep everybody's character sheets out where everybody else can see them and everybody else can control them. So what that means is make sure you're in the right character sheet before you start running saves. I went ahead and put in character sheets for Major Gusset and Garrett Jensen, so you should be able to find it in the game.
Just found it.
6 times 2 is 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. I should be at 16 health, not 15 health. Come on. Let's get that fixed. HP. 16 out of 16.
I'm seeing Major Gusset, but I'm not seeing Garrett Benson.
Yeah, there's not one open for yours yet.
Let me take a quick look. I might have screwed up.
God, Darren, how could you, man?
That's all right. I'm still way behind the curve. I'm making character building decisions, but skipping the numbers for now so I can do it faster.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
No judgment.
Okay, I see what the problem is. I did not update the in players journal, so I just put that under all players and save the changes, and now you should be able to see it.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, got it. I see it too. Oh, reminder for Raven as well as for our viewers is that when you are a Mr. Handy, I think they had the official ruling / announcement on it. If you do not have a God, what are those called? One of those grabby hands, you are unable to use guns.
Yes, that's why you can't interact with objects.
Yeah.
That's why I swapped out for, that buzzsaw.
Okay. And with one pincer, I think you're only able to use one-handed weapons. You won't be able to wield dual-handed weapons.
That's fine. That's why I have my laser and my flamethrower.
I'm surprised you didn't ask for a shotgun. I thought that's what you were going to go for, and then screw with the numbers that way.
Well,
like you did in my game.
That's what I alluded to a minute ago about the 1-2-3 combo, the better criticals, bloody mess, and the shotgun surgeon.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all right. I'll make do.
I just
You'll
love
find a
those
way.
two words in the same sentence. Shotgun surgeon.
It's a horrifying, absolutely horrifying combination. In this system, when you're using shotguns, it has scatter, and when you use a scatter weapon, it hits multiple locations, and it will apply the damage multiple times. And if you use that with the shotgun surgeon, the insanity with it is that it increases. It says your ranged attack using shotguns gains piercing 1 damage effect, and you add a +1 to any piercing damage effect that it already has. So if you have a shotgun and you use the shotgun surgeon, it pierces through armor, and you get multiple impacts on your enemy, and the damage literally just it exponentially increases to, I think at one point in the game I was playing with Raven, we had, what was it, like 36 damage once from a shotgun.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It was something so absolutely nuts. And I saw online a post that somebody made like 78 damage is like how you can maximize it out, which will one-shot almost anything in the entire system if you can penetrate the armor. So yeah, folks, you want to break your character loads. Shotgun Surgeon, Bloody Miss. Make your GM cry.
Well, you know the solution to that, right?
Lots of
Tougher
armor everywhere.
enemies.
Yep.
Limit ammunition.
Oh, that's mean.
That's what I do. I limit all your ammo and all your caps. Make do. Good luck. God, what was that? The wall dragon. You guys were just fucking terrified to even deal with that thing that you're just like, that we're just gonna leave it be. Fuck it. Not even gonna try. Not even worth the fight. And that was a smart move because wall dragons are actually neutral creatures. Unless you attack.
Because you play so grim dark that we would have died in that very episode.
You guys actually probably would have survived. The build that I had for it, they have no armor stat. They have like a 1, and that's from the agility. But other than that, they're pretty easy. They're pretty squishy. They're just big. Because the real wall dragons are just adorable little geckos, and they chirp. They're so cute.
Uh-huh.
I love wall dragons here. Should I get the bloody mess? I've got the luck for it.
Read exactly what it does. It pairs very well with better criticals.
I don't have the criticals though. I've generally avoided doing any combat stuff because my character came in as a utility character. So I've got jury rigging and I've got scrounging. And I don't have good enough luck for better criticals. Because I didn't min-max my character. See, they have cautious nature and they have daring nature, but they don't have capricious nature. Breaks my heart.
They need to fix that.
Yeah.
That's what expansions are for.
April, if you're here, if you're watching, took Minsky right out. Yep. It took Minsky right out. Fucking one shot. Hi, other Sandman. Welcome in, bruh. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Johnny. He said he's jealous. Yesterday he said he's jealous.
Jealous. Oh, because we get to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He misses Fallout Asia.
Sorry. I miss y'all. Wait to get bloody mess after you make the rocket launcher. I don't have the heavy weapons though. I don't use heavy weapons. Energy weapons. Yeah, I don't have anything in big guns. And I just updated my small guns with a +1 this time. Should I get dog meat? We know how well that went. Yeah, dog meat. There's a perk for it. Oh wait, no. My charisma is so shitty. I can't even get dog meat. Never mind.
Even dogs hate you.
Yeah, that's how bad my charisma is that even dogs don't like me.
That would be funny. Multiple players taking on dog meat.
I've seen. I saw a campaign where they had 5 players. All of them had dog meat, and so every single one of them had pretty much two characters that they could work with, and it was just the GM was so swamped. I felt bad for them, so I was like, I will never do that to anybody. That would just be mean. Ghoul meat, dog meat, sees bolt, and just sees jerky. Yes, that is pretty much it. I am jerky.
All right, I think I actually have a character at level 1. Now, to level up.
Yes,
and then to figure out how to play the game.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier for leveling up, because you start your character at 1 and then you build from there. So each time that you level up, you get +1 to your health points. So you're level 3, so you'll add 2 more health points.
If I can find health points.
You have to go into, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt for the Roll20, go into the attributes and abilities, and it's like an actual numbered list on here. Go all the way down to HP, and you're going to add it in on the min and max. Add 2. And it's going to be the same for your skills. You're going to add 1 skill, 1 rank per level that you've gotten. So you're on level 3, so you're going to add in 2 more ranks to a maximum of 6. So you can cap out at 6. And then you get 1 perk per level. So first level, you get 1 perk. Second level, you're at 2 perks. Third level, you have 3 perks. Oh, shit, that's what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do now. Darren, I've officially chosen my next perk.
Yes?
Mysterious Stranger.
What's that do?
So, Mysterious Stranger, I love the shit out of this, and it wasn't Johnny who did it. Raven, do you remember who had Mysterious Stranger? Remember, it wasn't Johnny. One of my players had it, and what happens is that you spend 1 luck point at the start of combat, and at any time the Mysterious Stranger pops in and makes a single ranged attack against an enemy that you have just attacked or who has just attacked you, and then they vanish. If you spend a luck point and the Mysterious Stranger does not appear, then the GM has to refund the luck point back to you. The Stranger has Agility 10, Small Guns 6, and Small Guns is a tag skill. They always roll 3d20 for an attack rather than a 2d20, and their weapon is a custom 44 Magnum, inflicting 8 combat damage, piercing 1, vicious physical damage. And they always appear within ideal range. So at the beginning of combat, I would have to say, I want to spend a luck for Mysterious Stranger, and then sometime during that combat, this Mysterious Stranger pops up, lets off a round, at the enemy, and then they disappear back into the shadows.
I think that was Neon's character.
Is that Neon? Maybe. I don't know. I have your guys' character sheets. I saved all of your guys' information in case. I have it saved somewhere. I just got to figure out who it was.
So basically, it will be the sixth party member that nobody ever sees except once in a while during combat.
Yes. Exactly. All right. And I'm gonna write in the description on here so that when I do activate it and you use it, we won't have to crack the book back open. Mm-hmm. And I'll also mark down the page number just in case.
Excellent idea.
That's my recommendation for all of you as well. Mark down the page number, either PDF or hard copy. Mark down the page number so that if you are using an ability or something along those lines, you don't have to spend, like me, 20 minutes looking for it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's very helpful.
Note cards are also helpful.
I am too disorganized for that.
Yeah, same here. Everything's good until I lose note cards.
And I can't spell because I'm not wearing my glasses. Oh my lord. All right, old man moment. Hold on 1 second, folks.
My glasses. I can't see without my glasses. He walked off screen.
He's got to get his glasses.
just like Velma.
I'm cursed with blindness.
Did you find your glasses, Velma?
No, I did not. I don't know where they are. They're not here. Oh man, I hope I didn't leave them at work. Oh crap.
Oh, scheisse.
It's okay. The building's still open. For those of you who don't know me or don't know about my new job, I work at a wonderful little boarding school here in Taiwan. And the reason that I've been gone so much for the last few months is because I've been trying to learn how to job because the boarding system is totally different from public schools. I've never worked at a boarding school before, and it's been crazy. Absolute insanity. But it's been a blast. All right, spend 1 luck, beginning of combat. Mysterious stranger appears once during combat.
Hey, Cap, how was it again when we jump up and when we level up? How do we increase our HP?
So go to the abilities and attributes, or attributes and abilities,
right,
and scroll down. It's about 2/3 way through the list, and you have to manually increase the number there. You get +1 HP for each level.
So I'm at special. I'm in the special.
Okay. So on the top, scroll up higher. It says character sheet, bio info, and abilities and attributes.
Okay.
It's the third one. And then scroll 2/3 way down.
Okay, so I should be at 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And switch the armor to power armor, right? No, I'm kidding.
No. Oh my god.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, that happened to us, and it also happened to Rambo. Rambo was on power armor.
Right.
All right, they will always roll 3d20 instead of 2d20. 3d20.
Oh, and you get a perk. That's wild.
Yes.
Perk per level.
Yep. Which I will, instead of bookmarking to have to open the document, I'm just going to take a screenshot and make a folder.
Smart.
Yep.
I do.
All right. There we go. And I'm going to add this in on my character sheet so that when the mysterious stranger does appear, Darren, just let me know and then I can roll for it. So one less thing for you to have to manage.
Okay. Spend 1 luck to summon Clint Eastwood.
Pretty much.
Stormwolf 92.
Yeah.
Yep. I was going to mention that. That would be nice.
I'd rather summon one of his characters than the actor himself.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Mhm.
Especially since he's 92 now.
I was about to ask, isn't he ancient by now?
He really is.
I sat maybe 2 or 3 rows in front of him at the jazz festival in the early 90s one year.
Very cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, a lot of looking around.
But, 92, I mean, you could make one more Dirty Harry movie, right?
Yeah.
You'll include the Schwarzenegger, the Terminator.
All right, so this is my test roll for the mysterious stranger. I'm gonna turn off the dark mode. Oh my god, now I can read. No wonder. Okay, so I put the information in on the stats here so that we don't lose track of it. So agility is at a 10, and small guns is at a 6. So that would be what is that? There'd be 0 successes here. And then if I did roll damage, this would be the combat. So I don't know why it's only throwing 3. This is a little odd. Let's try that again. Character. Oh, it's blanking out the ones that aren't successful. Oh, that's a neat little addition. Thank you, whoever made that. Okay, that works.
Each perk has ranks next to it. What does that mean?
So the number of ranks are the number of times that you're able to take it.
Got it.
But when it comes to the rank, there's a little bit of a weird thing here. I'll read it out for you. So let's see. A character is more than the sum of their parts. A character's attributes and skills alone do not give a full picture. Perks are the specific advantages of your personal approach. They take the form of a mechanical bonus, such as rerolls, bonus actions, skill substitutions, etc. Many perks have 1 or more requirements. These requirements must be met before you can take the perk for your character, such as having a minimum rank or a special. Each perk has a condition and a benefit. The condition describes the circumstance in which the perk can be used, and the benefit describes what you can do with it. You can choose a single perk from the perks list that you meet a requirement for. You're level 3, so you get to pick 3. Some perks have multiple ranks which can be selected. Each rank counts as a single perk choice during character creation and progression. So when you take your perk, let's say you want adamantium skeleton to make yourself super durable, there's 3 ranks. So you would take rank 1, and it would give you the benefit. And it says on here, Each time you take this perk, the level requirement increases by 3. So the next time that you can get another rank in Adamantium Skeleton, you'd have to be rank 4.
That was an excellent and concise explanation. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry if it was not.
No, it legit was. Like, I followed. Didn't even have to read along with it. I was like reading perks, and I understood what you said.
Okay, cool. Fallout Dog Sled Team does sound like an awesome concept. That does sound like fun. I don't think anybody took in. I thought somebody did. Oh wait, no. Somebody did take dog meat, but they substituted. Initially, it was the Brahmin, and then the Brahmin died, and then
Dynamo.
Yeah, Dynamo. R.I.P. F's in chat for Dynamo. That poor cow. There was somebody else who picked up the dog meat perk to make up for the loss of Dynamo.
That was Johnny's character.
Okay. It may have been Mark. Because Johnny didn't have it.
And Fallout Agent? Yeah, he did.
Mark. That was about... Oh, Mysterious Stranger. Okay, wow. Okay, this is what happens, folks. This is exactly what happens. My stupid fucking brain sometimes. Well, I am all upgraded and I am all set. Let's make sure these are still working. Pipe wrench, critical success. 44 Magnum, no successes. Assault rifle, success. And damage. Okay, so cool. So the update on the Roll20 system, yeah, if you have unsuccessful dice with your combat dice, it blanks it out, so that way you don't have to be confused. That is a nice little quality of life change.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah. I had a question I wanted to ask. What happens to all of the gear and stuff that our two compatriots had?
Well,
Oh,
I think Bodie's is going to be at the bottom of the river, unfortunately.
oh.
And I think that Rambo's is going to be either in that boatyard where he fell, if he fell, or out in the middle of nowhere with him if he's still wandering around alive. You don't know for sure yet what his status is.
Okay. Well, I will ask permission of both of you. First and foremost, of course, our GM, and secondly, our wonderful Vampire Bites. Is there any way that I could have grabbed Bodhi's surfboard just to keep a memento?
I think that's reasonable.
Vampire, would you be?
Could have been one of those.
Would you be kosher?
Hey, I don't think I'm making it out of here moments. Take this. You know.
I'll tag him. Vampire, may I, pretty please? Oh, it's still floating where Bodhi sank. Then I would dip down and I would grab it. I'm a ghoul. I can take the radiation.
Or can you take the water?
Okay.
Darren is coming through a bit quiet. Darren.
Again.
Yeah.
The only thing that has solved this issue for me was spending a ridiculous amount of money on a stupidly fancy microphone.
It might come to that. It really might come to that because I've got my mic set to 82. I've got my boost set to plus 20, and you know it keeps turning me down. But right now, I'm sitting here at level at the level at 82, and from everything I'm looking at, it should be okay.
Vampire, I'm so glad that you got the Yeti. Congrats.
Yetis are nice. Like literally
Yes.
half of the content creators I know have a Yeti.
Yeah. They don't have them here. And so I got Asia's version of Yeti. I got the Audio Technica. Wonderful, wonderful little set here. And it is a directional one. And so I have it set up right behind my monitor above where my fan is. So you don't hear the fan coming in anymore because the directional won't pick it up. And it's pointed directly at my face. So no matter where I'm pointing, it's still getting it and picking it up perfectly. So
I love it.
Yeah. I got the snowball that Capricious, recommended,
snowballs.
Yeah. And hopefully it helps. We were having trouble with background noise.
Actually, yeah, your audio has improved quite a bit since you did that.
Drastically.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, thank you for the assist.
I'm glad to help. The snowballs and the Yetis. When it comes to content creation, the Yeti would be the recommendation. But when it comes to just general practical use, the snowball is like the teacher's best friend since quarantining started, because the snowball is just an all around, it works, plug and run, and that's all you got to do. And most of my fellow teachers out there know the pain of distance education. It is a nightmare.
My fiance tutors first through second graders in reading over the internet.
Oh Lord!
Fun.
So it's real fun teaching for her to try to figure out those teaching children both tech issues and reading skills at the same time.
Yeah, I can imagine. That'd be a lot.
I love how Rob even posted in here. Yes, Darren is always too quiet.
I think maybe it is time for me to upgrade the mic a little bit, because if this thing's going to keep giving me trouble, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here watching the level. I set it to 80, and I'm watching the level drop, and I'm like, why? Why is it dropping? It makes no sense.
Sometimes technology is just a pain in the butt. Mm-hmm. It's the greatest tool and the worst enemy.
I don't know. I like the headset mic. Like, is there a good headset mic out there? I'll take that.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. For like, no, not for this kind of platform. Maybe for like, if you want to be a Call of Duty player or something, and you're doing just direct screen capture with your voice overlaid. But I think that'd be it. Because when you're streaming, it's dealing with multiple audio sources, and I don't know of any good headset mics that work alongside those.
Here's the other weird thing. When we're running StreamYard along with OBS, it drops the mic. When I'm just running StreamYard, it doesn't. I don't have this problem when I run Star Trek.
And I never had this issue when I was just running OBS. I've never used StreamYard.
So I'm wondering if this is maybe some kind of a weird StreamYard interacting with OBS issue.
Maybe.
All right, so how's the leveling up going for everybody?
I'm done. I'm all set.
Yeah, I think I've got it.
I can't get my attributes and abilities to stick once I change them.
If you go into special go to your attributes, and there's the little list on here, and it should give you a specific you click one of them. Oh crap! How do I explain that? On your character sheet, go to special and go under attributes. When you click on it, it should stay. Once you get to the end where it says confirm.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean the attributes of the game. I mean the attributes and abilities tab in my character sheet.
Oh.
So if I manually go into attributes and abilities and change level from 1 to 3, that changes the level on the actual character sheet to 3. Then if I say close out of my character sheet and then reopen it, it says level 1.
Here, let me see if I can. I'm going to pull yours up real quick. Oh my God, that's why. Okay, so your XP earned, you didn't. Sorry, it's a.
You jumped that up to 300.
It's a little annoying, so I just boosted it up there for you. Now it should stick.
Okay. What about hit points? Same issue. I should have 12, not 10.
So that's under the attributes and abilities, and I will modify that for you right now. If you remember, go all the way to the end. It says 12. It should be at what?
It should be at 12.
Yeah, you're set at 12.
Oh, it is at 12 now.
Yeah.
Maybe it did that automatically when you moved
Increase
it.
the XP.
I spent both of my skill points in science, so that looks good. It's working now. You touched it once and fixed everything.
Sorcery. It's sorcery, I tell ya.
As my dad would say back in the day, it's the tech touch. My dad was a computer hardware technician, and he taught me his fanciness. And everything is always broken until the tech comes in and touches it, and then it magically starts working. Mm-hmm. That's why I wish I could just reach through my screen and fix Darren's computer. So stop screwing with his levels. Because, oh my God, if I could, I would.
What's stopping you? Just jump on a plane.
That part, the whole plane part.
Just to fix my audio, that'd be great.
All right, guys, we're going to be streaming for another 8 hours minimum, waiting for Cap to get back.
Gotcha. Yep.
16 hours later.
All right, so we got your character fixed up and set.
Yep.
I'm almost there.
Good to go.
Go ahead and try rolling some of your stuff to test out and make sure the stats are working. Your weapons on the bottom. Did you add those in?
I haven't done any equipment yet because I wanted our GM's input on what I would have. Although I did take perks for laser energy weapons.
Okay.
So starting out for your character, it's going to be limited. It's said in the rule book to whatchamacallit, rarity 1. But if Darren wants to overrule that, that's up to Darren's choice.
I think we'll stick with rarity 1 for now.
And in that case, let's take a look at weapons.
So I took awareness, science, and laser commander.
Oh, fancy. What the heck is the laser commander?
When you make an attack with a ranged energy weapon, the damage is increased by 1 Pip-Boy per rank in this perk. Each time you take this perk, the level requirement increases by 4. So,
nice.
plus 1 damage for energy weapons.
There is a level 1 rarity laser weapon or energy weapon that you could do is the laser musket.
Perfect. I remember that well from Fallout 4.
Yes. So for inputting the weapons on your sheet, if you go to the bottom of your character sheet, character, and then go to the bottom, it says weapons, and it should have all the stuff listed out. Just click the add button.
Name.
Name will be laser musket.
Laser musket.
For the skill, it's going to be under your energy weapons. For your damage, it is going to be 5. So click up to 5.
With my perk, though, that would be 6.
Yep. Damage effect is piercing 1. Type is energy. Rate, this is the weird part. Your rate is 0.
That's
so what that means, yeah,
I did see the blurb about that. I can't, literally one shot. That's it. I can never do more.
Yes. There are ways for you to increase it. If you get the laser musket capacitor, so you can increase the number of times it can fire. You can also use the barrel mods, but that is literally up to Darren whether or not we run into mods or anything for the weapons. Range is medium. Your quality is two-handed, so you always have to use 2 hands with weapon. And then for the ammo, you need to roll for that.
Excellent. Tell me what kind of die I need to roll.
That's Darren's call.
Let's see. This is for the quantity of ammo, right?
Laser musket.
Right.
Yep.
Give me 2d6. Whatever you come up with is what you get.
And the really
Total
cool
of 5.
part,
Okay.
oh, okay. You rolled physical dice. Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I like physical dice. I could do it in Roll20 if you guys want, but
I like my physical dice too, and I can't wait to use them because I finally got the wonderful collection from the Kickstarter. Again, thanks to China with their wonderful screwing us over with the blockade. It took 3 months to get here, but I finally got my babies. For those of you who are unaware, you can head over to cybernationuncensored.com, and I believe you can still purchase them now instead of doing the Kickstarter campaign. But we have a shitload of dice that you can get. My favorite is this wonderful black and green. You can get expansions for D20s for the D20 system. They also have a really cool, my second favorite is the black and red. And they have this wonderful like white beige that is super easy to read. And as a person with both ADHD, my bad, ADHD and dyslexia and dyscalculia, they are incredibly easy to read. That is a huge perk for somebody like me who is a bit of a dice goblin, but also has problems reading. Because a lot of dice out there are a pain in the ass to read. These are crystal clear.
they're gorgeous, but they don't look like they have numbers. I like being able to read my dice.
Exactly. And I'm going to see, hold on one second, cybernationuncensored.com. Holy crap. Why is the last, oh, this isn't the last, wait, is that the last update? Was on my vehicles of red? Holy shit. We got to get more stuff posted. Come on, Rob. Let's jump on it. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Rob's fault. It's my fault for being a lazy bastard. Let's see. Where are our shop?
How's Major Gusset coming along?
Just about done.
Awesome.
Cool.
Oh. That's weird. The shop has only the miniatures listed.
There might have been some issues with the dice.
Yeah, I remember there was something wrong with the
Colors were
mold.
fading.
Yeah. Mine are sticking, thank God. I had one mini like implosion on the 9. Like that was the only issue with my set, but it just looks cooler. I love it. I think it adds a lot of character to it. But yeah, all my colors are sticking like crazy.
As far as ammo, what do I do? Just go with what with the loadout.
So it would be if your loadout includes it, because you said you wanted to switch over to a flamer, it should be listed in there, and you have to roll for it. Otherwise, Darren gives you the amount.
It says 4 plus 2 CD shots of flamer fuel. Fusion cell containing 6 plus 3 CD shots.
Okay. So same thing like we did
Critical
before,
damage.
the little Pip-Boy icon for the dice.
Right.
Yep, roll those. So it'll be two combat dice for the flamer fuel, and then add 4 to your total. All right, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4. So 4 plus 4, 8. So 8 flamer fuel. And then for the fusion cells, it'll be 3 combat dice plus 6.
So
it'll be 1, 2, so 8.
So 8 and 8. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. That should be. I should be good to go then.
Okay. Is everything kosher with Garrick now?
I think so. There should be a specific way in Roll20 to roll attacks, right?
Yeah. So on the bottom where it has weapons. Go ahead, Darren.
Go ahead. It's all right.
Okay. On the bottom where you have the weapons and you have your laser musket, you'll see right next to the name is a little tiny D20. Just click on that.
Oh, that's minuscule.
Yep.
Okay.
And it'll ask number of dice, and then you click submit. Yep, there you go. And so what you're trying to do is you want to roll under the number. So your perception is 8, and you got a... Oh, goodness, sorry. It's the number added together. So it's 8 plus 4, so 12. You got a 12 and a 9. So both of those are successes, which means that when you're attacking something, if it has 1 armor, then... 1 defense, then you succeeded. 2 defense, you succeeded. 3 defense, you missed.
Understood.
Then if you got the successful attack, you'll see next to the damage, there's a cute little Pip-Boy head. Click on that. And there you go. And that's 2 damage. And if you, like this, you can see I got a buttload of the little Pip-Boy heads. This is the number of times that you apply your special effect. So piercing 1 means that it can go past 1 defense, and it causes 1 additional damage. So I've got 4 Pip-Boy heads here, so I would have 4 damage, plus my 2 bullet holes, so that would be 6 damage total, and I would have pierced through 4 armor. So 6 damage.
Ah, okay.
And if they have a defense of 4 or lower, then I've pierced through and hit the squishy bits. Now, like on my character sheet, I don't know if Darren can pull it up and show you guys my character sheet. You'll see I've got literally all of my weapons and stuff listed out very, very kind of meticulously. On the character scroll all the way to the bottom. And you can see with all the weapons, I've got all the skills set up, all the damage, and I also have ammo for stuff that I still have ammo. So on the far right-hand side, you can keep track of your ammo just by typing it in on there instead of having to go back to your items every single time you make a shot.
Rules question. The laser musket is a medium range weapon. If something is in close range and I shoot at it, what happens?
It adds a difficulty. When you rolled your 2d20, if they have a defensive 1 and you're close and you're using a medium range weapon, it's now difficulty 2 to hit them.
Okay.
If they're medium range, then there's no added difficulty. And if you're at long range, it adds 1 difficulty. And this is where luck comes in very clutch, is that if, let's say I've got a close range weapon, my pipe gun, and I want to roll 2 dice. Okay, my goal was a 6 plus 2, which is an 8. I got a 9, and I got an 11. Okay, the difficulty is only a 1. So what I can do now is I can tell Darren I'm going to spend a luck, and I reduce my luck points down, and then I can re-roll 1 dice with the pipe gun again. So number of dice, re-roll 1, and now I've got a success. I got a hit. So that's why luck is very helpful, is because you can, if you miss something, you can re-roll 1 dice per luck to get another chance to hit.
Now, realistically, most things that you fight are not going to have a defense of more than 2 right now in the game. And I say right now because that will probably change as you do increase in level and your, things do progress. But you're not going to be up against these defense 3 things very often, if at all. And when they did run into defense 2 creatures, it was a royal bitch.
Yep. Because we kept missing.
Yep.
And that's why I was laughing earlier, because Rambo, who is our killer tank, he kept missing, but I kept landing the shots. I was like, what the fuck? I have rank 1 in small guns, but somehow I was landing more shots than he was for a while. And I was just like, this is how you got to do it. You walk up to them nice and close, and you put the gun to their head, and then you pull the trigger. Come on.
Well, after reading my perks more carefully, I have reselected because I have a medium range weapon, and awareness only works in close range.
Wise.
Yes. The other thing to keep in mind is that during character creation especially, this is one thing that Darren gets to make the call on, is that for character creation, you have your starting caps. You can start spending those caps now on equipment and weapons. And so if you take a look at the equipment guide, you can see how much things cost, and you can see if the GM will let you purchase those items. So if you wanted a close-range laser weapon, so let's say you want a laser gun, it's a rarity 2, which we could be able to find, I think, at the, whatchamacallit, at the bunker. And it has a cost of 69 caps. Nice. You start with 250 caps, so you could spend that money now to purchase it if Darren gives the okay.
Rarity 2, I'd be okay with that.
So there you go. You can get rid of or keep the laser musket, and you can purchase a laser gun.
It's like I said, you guys have been on the wasteland for a while anyway, so it would make sense that you would have found something.
Where would I find? I had it earlier.
Page 101.
Okay, and I was also looking at upgrades for my laser musket. Since I took the science perk, I could, in theory, make a 4-crank laser musket.
Yes.
Mod.
Which would be fucking insane, but yes, you could.
And I assume the cost plus 8 is not 8 caps for that mod. It has a weight, a cost, a perk that is required to use it.
Oh, so the cost, let me try and remember. The cost is if you are purchasing something with this modifier. So that would be the additional cost of the weapon. So if you purchase a laser musket with the 3-crank capacitor, it would cost an additional 4 caps to purchase it. And Darren, I will be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Okay.
You're a pain.
Hopefully next time we play, I will not be this sick. You know how whenever you get like a flu or a cold, the worst of it is always like the first few days.
Uh-huh.
You know, it gets better. I literally came down with this yesterday, and
Oh my goodness.
yeah, so I've been pretty much sleeping the whole time.
Are you in Washington, Darren?
I am.
Whereabouts?
I am in Pullman, Washington, the home of Washington State University.
Okay.
Yep.
Our team lost big time in our bowl game today, as they always do. It's kind of funny because, we play really hard, we fight really hard to get ourselves a bowl game, and everybody's happy. Oh, we got the bowl game. And then we go to the bowl game. It's like they're not even trying,
Yeah. Now, the Sun Bowl at the beginning of the year, they didn't win, but the last half of the game was actually kind of fun. They put up a tiny bit of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I was, that was the blessing of being in West Texas was if they were playing the Sun Bowl, that's an hour away from me, or 2 hours. So we went and saw it. It rained the whole time, but it was a good day.
Mm-hmm. A couple of years ago, our starting quarterback didn't even bother to play the game. The reason being is that he was going pro and did not want to get injured on his way out of college. So we lost that one pretty bad. So, like I said, it's kind of a thing, It's always are we going to make a bowl game? What bowl game is it going to be? It's a big deal, and we get there, and we just go crap out. Anyway, all this football talk, right? Nobody cares.
So 5 years ago, I used to live in Washington. I lived in Washington State for 10 years.
Oh, really? Where were we at?
Okay.
Right off of Fort Lewis. I lived in DuPont.
Okay.
Okay.
So a little south of Tacoma.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I for about 8 years. Actually, no, it was more like 6 years. Lived kind of a little bit north of Tacoma, in Spanaway, which is you go north of Tacoma, you hit Spanaway, you go what is it north, and to the west you end up in Puyallup.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I ended up leaving that area because it just couldn't handle the rain and the traffic anymore.
Know Puyallup very well.
hmm Yeah, I always liked theology.
Piece of information for our community. If you are watching this and you're not part of the Twitch chat, Johnny Drop, aka Other Sandman 3096 in chat, he's had some difficulty getting his package, and the same thing happened with me. If you were part of the Kickstart, oh, by the way, I found my glasses, thank God. If you were part of the Kickstarter for the dice or the miniatures, you can, or I recommend that you check your email. The guy who was putting them together, let's see, what was his name? Lab Masu.
Mm-hmm.
He is an Italian production designer, and he sent out emails in regards to the charges from Kickstarter not going through correctly if you got any of the add-ons. So I purchased the add-ons for the D20s, and after a month, I was like, wait, what? Where's my package? I checked my email, and I saw that there was an additional charge that did not go through because Kickstarter didn't charge it correctly. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, double check your email. And it should be coming from Labmasu, Labmasu. Because you should have gotten yours by now if you haven't. And don't let children under 3 years old play with the miniatures, small parts. Always good.
Lovely game master, I put some ranks into explosives. Could I have gotten my hands on 2 frag grenades or so with my starting money?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Why am I not doing the same thing right now? I'm going to start taking a look at our book, because I've got an actual buttload of caps that I'm chilling out on, and I need to spend some.
Since we're making requests, I need to get my hands on at least 1 or 2 repair kits.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
To find out how much they cost first.
Since stim packs don't work on you.
Yes, and learning from Other Sandman, who was summarily executed by one of our mercs.
Yep.
For floating through a doorway.
God, that was such a clusterfuck, but it was so funny. Oh my God. I am so sorry,
what?
Johnny.
What happened? No. Yep, you were just killed. Poor Minsky.
Wakes up next session talking in 3 languages. Or 2 languages with the German. God, that was hilarious. Aaron, I swear to God, don't die on us.
I don't plan on
Otherwise, I'll come over there and kill you myself.
Sounds worse.
Cap will jump on the first plane to resuscitate you with defibrillator pads.
I actually know how to make those. That's fun. This was what I needed to do. This is why I needed to jump back into it. I need to buy some ammo from you, man, because I am really low on ammo. Let's see. What does the assault rifle use? 556? Shit, hold on. Assault rifle, 556. I need to buy some 556.
Okay.
8 plus 4 combat dice per finding. So how many would you let me roll for?
Well, you've been out.
Roll it once or roll it twice.
For quite a while, and there's a bit of a gap in between the last session and where we're going to be picking up. So I'll let you roll for 3. That works.
Oh shit. Okay, so 4 times 3. I can't math. 12? Okay. So let's do 4. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6. 4. 2, 4, 6. And 4. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so that's 6, 12. This is why I teach history, not math. 18. All right, 18 plus 3, or 3 times 8. Oh my god, I can't math. Why is there so much math in tabletop games? 8 times 3 is 24, plus brackets 6 times 3, 42. Okay, so I got 42 rounds of ammo. That's wonderful. Do you want me to spend on it or no?
You need to spend caps.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Do you want me to spend the caps on it, or did I find it?
I do want you to spend the caps.
Okay. So 42 times 2, so that's 84 caps. And I'm now at 52 ammo, thank God. All right, and items, I'm at 203 caps. So 203 minus 84 is 119. Cool. Oh, thank God. All right. And the other one that I needed to try and find was 44 ammo. So for the 44 Magnum ammo, how many times would I be able to roll for that?
That's a little more powerful, a little more difficult to find, so I'll give
It's actually the same rarity.
Same rarity. I'm still only going to give you 1. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. All right, so
Apparently,
2 combat
according to
dice.
Australis Plays, I really need to have the Platinum Trauma Team subscription.
6. Need to have the what subscription?
The Platinum Trauma Team subscription.
Yes. To help out with that cough. All right, so that's 4, 5, 6 ammo. And I can't count. 6 plus 7 is 13. Okay, I can count that. And 6 times 3. 18 caps. Okay. Folks, this is why you need to stick in school and pay attention during math classes. Don't be like me.
Or pay someone else to do it.
No, that's what I was. I was the person they paid to do it, and as soon as I didn't get paid for it, I forgot everything.
Yeah,
It just literally went all
basic math in my head. You know, if it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever, I can do that in my head. It's once you start hitting formulas, that's where I hit the brick wall.
I was one of those weird nerdy kids in class. We were required to purchase the TI-84 because of the ACT exams. And as soon as I found out that inside the TI-84 you can program your own programs, I started programming all of our class formulas into our calculator, and it did all of the math for me. All I would have to do is learn how to break the equation apart and program it. And so I did all of that. And as soon as I got out of school, it's all gone. So now subtraction and addition is about all I can do. Multiplication, if my mom was still alive, she would probably punch me in the back of the head.
Hey, Cap.
She tried teaching me my multiplication tables. Oh, okay.
Hey, Cap.
Ammo. Yes.
Do you watch videos on that Chinese spying app, TikTok?
No. I won't install it on my phone.
Oh. I was going to say that you can check out a video on there. It's titled "I Can Only Count to 4."
I mean, that sounds like me.
It's hilarious.
I have yet to figure out the appeal of TikTok.
I just watch it for funny videos.
Lots of information very quickly.
See, that's my problem. I don't want more. I already have too much.
You go through information overload, easy, Cap.
Yes. Well, that's the wonderful, wonderful side of ADHD, is that I get information overload very quickly. But I can also run through it very quickly, which is really nice.
Hyperfocus is an amazing blessing.
It is a blessing and a curse.
Because you don't know anything else that's going on around you.
Exactly. And that's why I've been gone for so long, is because I've been so hyper-focused on my job that, I just lost track of everything digital. I have over... Vampire was laughing at me on our chat because I have over 300 notifications on my Discord.
Yes, you do.
Because I haven't opened it in 2 or 3 months.
That's insane.
I've messaged you and the reply. Yeah, there was not one.
I'm so sorry. If anybody has messaged me, I have been gone. I'm so sorry.
I think you were just ignoring us conveniently.
No, as much as I love my job, I've been, for the last 35 days, I haven't had a single day off. And out of those 35 days, more than half of the days were 14-hour shifts at school. So I have just been swamped with school, and it has fried my brain so hard that I can't really take in anything outside of school. And it breaks my heart a little bit.
That'd be a rough schedule.
Yeah. I've been doing 70+ hour work weeks for over a month now. Sorry, 80+ hour work weeks, because I haven't even had weekends off. No Saturdays, no Sundays off.
That's insane. My condolences to both your brain and your sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, my sleep schedule, I can't break because of my meds.
That's right.
Yeah.
I guess it would be extremely regular if, you had to work for 14 hours a day.
Yep. Oh, my sleep schedule is very consistent. I'm in bed before 10 o'clock, no matter what. And if I'm still at school, then I'm probably sleeping. Because I have so many meds that help me keep consistent. It's actually very nice.
Australia's Place says that you're an indentured servant.
Pretty much. 35 straight days, 14-hour days, we should tell. It's not a job. That's called indentured servitude. It's not indentured servitude when you get paid as much as I just got paid. That's the plus side of my new job.
And that's really what it comes down to.
I am...
The BS needs to be should be weighed or should be equaled by the
Yes.
compensation.
And that's what I got. I got a fat paycheck. I got a fat Christmas bonus, and I am just now starting my first vacation of 2. So I have 2.5 weeks off right now, and then I get another 2.5 weeks off in January.
Oh, very nice.
So not working on New Year's, not working on Christmas. It's nice.
I'm freelance, so I work whatever hours I need to, but I've got 100,000 page book due at the end of January. I'm 46.
Wait, did you say 100,000 page book?
100,000 words.
Dear God, I was going to say that's like.
No, I'm sorry, 100,000 pages. That'd be a feat. That'd be a real feat. No, 100,000 words due by the end of January. I've got another 8,000 word project due by the end of this month. I've got another one that just landed on me where basically somebody started a little bit of something, passed it off to the publisher passed it off to me. We agreed that we liked about 10% of what was there, so I rewrote everything, and then the original author looked at it and said, "We'll just take my name off." So now we got to take the 10% that we liked, we kept, and we've got to change that so that it's 100% original. So
Yeah, gotta be careful about that. Something I'm trying to teach my students is the importance of not copy pasting, because that will get you in so much trouble.
Plagiarism.
Oh yeah.
unless
I told them.
there is
Unless what?
Unless they're working in the OGL world, the Open Game License world, in which case anything that's been designated as in-game content is fair game for other designers to grab and include their own works, as long as you give credit where credit is due. And that involves
Credit your
Section
source.
15 of the OGL. So, under certain conditions, under controlled conditions, it's okay. But generally speaking, plagiarism is one of the worst things you can possibly do.
Yes. And that's what I'm trying to teach them, is that, hey, if you cite your sources, it's not plagiarism.
Exactly.
But your source can't be the entirety of what you do, because then it is plagiarism.
Right.
All right.
And they're
I
learning.
think I'm on the last step of creation, and that is
Yes.
armor.
Oh boy.
'Cause I don't got none right now.
Yeah. That's a fun one. Do you have an outfit?
No.
Should come with your character load.
In that case, yes.
Let's see. You're.
Outlander.
I'm just using the
or,
physical book at this point because I don't want to deal with the.
Yeah, Survivor.
Yeah, survivors. You should have your vault suit.
Survivors have a vault suit?
I believe.
I thought that was a vault dweller.
Well, you've been hanging out with them. You've been hanging out with Paul for long enough.
Yeah.
So it would still make sense, yeah. Okay, so vault suit for free, and then 61 caps for a full set of normal flat leather armor.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So survivor, your loadout. You should be able to choose which loadout you did. Do you know which one you picked for choosing your equipment?
Yeah, I should have
you're
done that when I went
Wastelander,
through the special
Wanderer.
thing.
There we go. So for
Yeah,
Wanderer,
Wanderer.
Drifter outfit.
Okay. Unless the GM says I should change that to Vault Dweller outfit.
That's totally up to Darren. Should he change Drifter outfit to Vault Dweller suit?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
That'll give you some radiation protection.
Yeah, so that'll be listed under Vault Jumpsuit. Did you get your melee weapon?
No. Where are you
All right,
seeing
so
this?
Page
Do you have
80.
a page number for me?
Yeah, page 80. Oh, you got it written down in your character sheet. Go to your items tab. One melee weapon from the following: switchblade, pipe wrench, rolling pin, knuckles.
Aha.
My recommendation would be if you want to be able to conceal it, knuckles. If you want it to be utility, do the pipe wrench. You also get pipe gun, and you can roll for your ammo.
I did not see any of this.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm just looking through this. Like, I already have baseball grenades.
One other thing.
Hmm.
When it comes to armor, if you would like to pay to upgrade your armor, you can do anything up through rarity 2 metal. I'm going to say no to the combat armor
Oh.
just now.
I don't even know what I'm wearing.
Your skivvies. And suds.
I've got my drifter outfit. I've still got my brightly colored bandana, bright pink and mint green.
Snake Nation.
Let's see. I've got the lab coat. I've got the
Very
multi-tool. I still have my 1 bar of depleted uranium that keeps me warm at night. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, my God. We never went through and dealt with this because you said we'd deal with it once we got back. I've got shit to sell, man. I've got a suitcase full of clean clothing.
That's right. Didn't you pick that up at Fair Trial?
Yeah. Let's see. Apparel. Let me see. Where is this at? 122. So clean clothes. Clothing. There we go. Pre-war casual. So 20 eddies, or sorry, not eddies. Wow, my brain. 20 caps.
Back in Night City cap.
Yeah. Well, I said the bright pink and mint green, and so now my brain is flashing back to all
Snake
of that
Nation.
wonder. How much can I get? How much can I get for the suitcase? Because that's not in here.
Ah, boy, I don't think suitcases are all that valuable. Maybe 5.
Okay, I'll take it. So I'm at 126. All right. I also have 55 pre-war money.
There's an actual conversion to that, isn't there?
Yes, there is, and I think it was 3. Is it 3 caps per buck? Something like that. Let me see if I can find
I
it.
thought it's the other way around.
All right, I'm gonna have to pull out the PDF. All right, cool rulebook, and yes, thank you very much for the reminder. There is the errata, and I should actually be using the latest update for the core rulebook because there are some oopsie doodles. All right, PDF.
See under currency.
Yes.
Currency 84 to 85.
How bad am I lagging right now? Really bad. Okay. All right, close.
Okay,
84.
so I'm actually not seeing a hard and fast conversion here. It just says it's more of a novelty these days, and it can be traded for a tidy little stack of caps if you know who to sell them to. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here. So I would say that, I mean, pre-war money, like they say here, it's kind of a novelty, but it doesn't have any real inherent value. So I would say that the exchange rate is probably about 5-1 in favor of in favor of the caps.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's not great.
All right, I'll take it. 5-1, so that's 10 caps. 11 caps. Because I have 55 pre-war money. So 26 plus 11, 37. Yeah, I can add. There we go. All right. Close it. Close it. I wanted to keep the lab coat. Nobody will ever take away my bar of depleted uranium. My cold dead hands. Disc grinder. Do we? I still got that. Oh my god! And my Taco Bell seasoning. 20 pounds of it
Okay, so
to make everything taste good. I'm keeping that. I'm not selling it.
So the disc grinder,
Mhm.
you keep it or selling it?
Oh, I want to keep it. That's a utility item.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking at what I still had in my my inventory because it's been a hot minute. All right, modify. I want to delete and delete. Okay, done. I still got common materials. I will add that into my broken car parts. And for your guys's armor, the vault suit. The vault suit actually has some pretty good stats for radiation resistance, so don't forget to put that in on your character sheet. It says base damage resistance, and you should have on here, it's the little shield, so that's your base damage resistance. That will be modified by your armor that you're choosing. So I believe, Dennis, you said you wanted to get the leather armor. So you would add that to each of the parts that is being covered by the leather armor with the shield.
Right.
And it'll tell you
but
what
for the
base damage
outfit,
is.
that would be under the base damage resistance in the top left instead of by the individual
Body
parts.
Yep. Perfect. You D&D, you know this. You got this. When it comes to armor, though, I think I need to upgrade some of my crap because I am not very safe. What did you say the top rarity was, Darren?
Well, for him, I went 2 up through the metal armor. Rarity 2 up through metal. So, no combat armor just yet.
I don't even know where that is. I'm looking under outfits. What the heck? Let's look at armor. What the heck? There we go. Leather, no combat, metal armor up to rarity 2. Really crap energy resistance. What the heck?
Well, it makes sense.
Why does it suck? Oh yeah, because energy would be like electricity or plasma or heat.
Yep.
Because I'm only wearing my Drifter outfit. I don't have any other additional armor. Because I never armored up at all. What can I do to be a cheap bastard? Sturdy leather? That's rarity 2.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, that'd be fairly easy to find in the Wasteland too.
Sweet. All right. Heavy leather is rarity 3.
Yeah, I'm saying no for that. Rarity 3, anything
Okay.
else is off the table for now.
Okay. And no combat. Got it.
Right.
All right.
Eventually, we'll get there.
Raider armor isn't too bad. It's heavy though. I can deal with the weight. Because I need more physical damage resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna deck out with some Raider armor. So that'll be, let's pull out the calculator again, because I can't basic math. 48 plus 18 plus 15. All right, 81 caps for a set. Can I purchase the heavy Raider armor, rarity 2?
Most likely. Let me take a quick look.
Page 130.
Yep, heavy Raider.
And it's super heavy. Holy shit, 17 pounds? God damn.
Okay, so you're looking at the chest piece.
Yeah, I want to fully stock up because I don't have any armor.
Mm-hmm.
The purchase price for all of them is 81. Can I purchase?
So I'll say yes.
Okay.
That'll give you a physical damage resistance of 3, though.
Thank God.
Damn.
I don't have any. I've been screwed. I keep getting it hit.
You're gonna be tanking now.
I mean, at least I'm not gonna be squishy. That's what counts.
So I ended up adding factory armor, which is just +1 for physical and +1 energy.
Okay, that's fine.
So, by the way you were talking about how heavy Raider armor is, it makes me think we are indeed tracking this and wait for all of the
weight.
things.
Yeah, weight is on the right-hand side of your items. Character
Right.
sheet
No,
items.
I can do all the stuff. It's just I have to go back and actually look up the weight above everything I just added.
No, I know. In D&D, we usually don't worry about the weight too much because at a certain point in time, you just come across a bag of holding and everything goes to the end. So you just
Right.
Yeah.
Hand weight. Also, anytime you need
Fallout don't
something,
have those.
You reach in and hey, look what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fallout doesn't have that. Although, if you play any of the games, you know that you're carrying around an arsenal on you somehow.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
who knows how you've got like 10 different guns strapped to your back.
Sometimes I just imagine that my character looks more like a trader's Brahmin than actual person.
Mm-hmm.
With the full building worth of stuff on the back.
Yep. Yeah, don't worry too much about your weight itself, because the maximum carry weight is like 200 pounds. The only person here who's going to be screwed over by that is going to be Major Gusset, because the handies and the gutsies and all the robots, they're limited, very limited for carry weight, because they're literally they're supported by a thruster.
Fine,
So,
I
yeah.
guess we'll carry your stuff sometimes.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to help out. Especially when you got somebody like a literal fucking flying robot tank. Alright, so 137 minus 81, and I am poor again. Awesome. 56 caps. But at least
So on here it says a pipe gun with 8 plus 4 CD rounds of 38 caliber. What
Yeah.
does the 8 plus 4 CD mean?
Critical damage. Or critical dice.
Yeah, CD is the combat dice.
Combat dice. There you go.
Yeah. So you roll 4 combat dice, and then you add 8 to your total, and that's how much is in your inventory. So remember the little Pip-Boy head on
top right corner.
So click that, and combat dice 4,
Aha.
and then you add 8 to that, and that's what you're going to throw into your inventory. So that's 6. So 6 plus 8.
That's 6?
14. Yeah, 2. 2 for each, because that's an effect.
All right.
And so you're going to add that into your inventory, and don't forget to add pipe gun to your weapon loadout on your character sheet at the bottom.
That's where I'm adding it first and keeping track of ammo because that's where I'm going to need it.
Yep. All right. Oh yeah, I am going to be tanking now. This is beautiful. Holy shit. Oh, why didn't I buy armor before? God damn. Darren, why didn't you tell me to buy some freaking armor?
Well,
All right, Raider armor. There we go. Oh my god, and there's unique. Oh, sweet. There's mods on it. Okay, can I get for the Raider armor, am I able to purchase it with the material mods? There's welded and tempered have no additional perks required, so that would increase the rarity. It would just increase the cost. It's page 133.
Page what?
133.
133.
It just increases the damage resistance for the body part.
Okay, so welded gives you a +1 plus, or +1 physical and energy. +3. If it doesn't
And
change the rarity.
Yeah, the rarity would be the perks. So the armor 1, that would increase the rarity by 1.
Don't really want to go over rarity 2 right now.
Okay, so that means I'd be able to get through tempered, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, wonderful. And I will add that cost. So it'll be 6 times 3. What the hell is 6 times 3? Oh, shit. I am so stupid. Okay. Mr. Calculator, no, it's okay. I got it now. So 56 minus 6 times 3. Okay. God. All right. Okay. I got 38 caps left. All right, cool.
So here's a question. How do I make my token valid?
I have no idea.
Because I was rolling initiative to get on the turn order tracker, and it says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh, yeah, you have to select the token first. You have to upload a token, select the token, and then roll. So your token's on here, so you need to select it. It's not letting me select it. Did you put it on the right layer?
I don't know.
Or is it just a picture?
I dragged it from the character, from the character selection, like from the journal. I mean,
I dropped a new one for you. Use that one, and click on there, and then roll for your initiative, and it'll upload it into the list.
It won't let me select it.
What?
I can select yours, and I can select Bodhi's. And the fighter in the top right, I can't select that one either. Everyone else I can select. Nope. Still not.
I'm the same. Everything you just listed, I have the same ability to select or not select.
I think you're just teasing me, Cap.
I did nothing of the sort.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can fix this. Character sheet, bio and info.
Haven't seen you in months, and you're taunting me. What's going on with that?
That's my job. It's under the job description. Actually, it's under the screen name, Capricious Nature.
Find your local raven and taunt them.
Hey, it's whatever the occasion calls for, right? I can't even open your character anymore. You're locked from me now. I can open Garrick's. Yeah, this is going to be something that Darren's got to do.
Yeah, let me take a look here.
It's not letting me do that anymore. Sorry.
We need to address it. Yeah, it's set to all players and can be edited and controlled by all players, so you should be able to do whatever you need to there.
Okay, now I'm on there.
Yep, I see you on there. Cool. Yep, you're on.
Maybe I just had to close out my character sheet.
That could be it. It's really screwy sometimes. Oh god, yes. All of the tank. A tanky ghoul. That is weird. I love it though.
Now, so your damage resistance now is going to be a 3 or a 4?
No, my damage resistance is still 1.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, because I haven't. No. So the armor pieces is the once they hit, that's how much it protects.
Oh, okay.
So to hit me is still just a 1, but to penetrate through my armor, they'd have to get 6 damage. So it's 1 success to hit me, but they have to exceed 6 damage to pierce.
It still makes it pretty hard to hurt.
Yes. That's the whole idea, because I am squishy. I have very low base damage resistance, and I do not have very high health, and I'm a ghoul, so it's I need to be safe in some way, shape, or form.
Regis, how you looking in terms of armor? Because if anybody
Regis,
needs some good armor,
mute
it'd
it.
be Regis.
Oh, there we go.
What's that?
I said, what do you have in terms of armor?
Tough clothing. That's it. I don't know that I have the caps to afford anything more. Yeah.
What do you have as far as caps
Sell some of the stuff. We're carrying around a buttload of crap.
45.
Sell some of the crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough
I don't have a lot
clothes.
of crap. I mean, the collective we had a lot of crap.
Oh, good point.
Well, I'd say everybody else had the opportunity to upgrade, so you probably should too. Are you carrying around anything that you don't need? Something you can sell? Or do these guys want to?
I'm not listing a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I got 20 left over. That's it.
Yeah, I got 30. I got 38 caps. The last thing that I need to do is buy a helmet. That's it. Because my head's not safe. But I can give you the rest.
I've got 104 left. That I can donate. Yeah. Out of the 250.
So, yeah, I mean, it sounds like if they're willing to chip in and buy some, I'll make the same deal as anybody else, which is you go up through rarity 2 metal. Which
okay.
Raider armor, leather armor, or metal armor.
All right. I'm gonna get the army helmet because it's rarity 1. It's not combat armor. Mm-hmm. It's just the helmet, not combat helmet, just the army helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get. Oh, I can't afford that. Okay, yeah, just the army helmet. I can't get the weave for it to make it safer. It's too expensive.
Cool.
But yeah, so I've got 18 caps left over. If you need any cash, Regis.
Okay. Yeah. I'm window shopping. I don't know that buys me much, but
well, let's put it this way: if you could pick something off of this, what would it be?
Yeah, probably a chest piece is a good starter. Yeah, I don't know.
Are we talking leather, metal? What are you interested in there?
Yeah, even just the Raider armor, probably fits my cost.
Well, yeah, I mean, a Raider chest piece is it's only a cost of 18. It gives you a physical energy resistance of 1.
Yeah.
Your leather would be chest piece. Cost of that 75. Metal, you'd be looking at 40.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to run to the bathroom again really quick. You can 18 caps. You can straight up take the 18 caps. I'm literally all set for everything I need. So.
Okay.
18 caps added to your inventory. I'll drop my caps down to 0.
Bless you. Thank you.
No, you're back.
If you need it, I also have 20 left over, and I don't think Garrick would have any problem giving money for someone's protection.
And I misspoke. I have 114 that I can offer up.
That's quite a bit. So I'm going to have to go back through and figure out what you guys are capable of fighting now that you have this new armor.
No, it's fine. It's still little things.
Yeah.
Rad scorpions, mole rats.
Mhm. Yeah.
Did you find any armor to buy?
Yeah, I'll get a leather chest piece that won't break the bank.
Okay.
Seems like a wise purchase.
All right. I am now wonderfully tanky-ish, safer-ish. I've got the heavy raider chest, legs, and arms, and I picked up the welder's visor instead of the army helmet. Same price, same rarity. And I am now comfortably safe. I've got some nice resistance, and I have a little bit of head armor, which is nice.
Cool. Well, I think we've actually gone on about 2.5 hours, which is much longer than I thought we were gonna go. Is there anything else we should probably do before we call it night? That you guys can think of?
I think my character sheet is finally actually ready. I'm sure there's at least 4 things I haven't, don't know about, don't know where to look, and we will figure it out in session 1 or 2.
Yep.
I'm good to go. You may want to create a character sheet for Ellen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's going to need much help because she's already played this before.
Right.
Or played Fallout before.
Cool.
And in fact, if she is playing the same character that she did before, all she has to do is transfer things over to my table. So
Yeah.
This is true.
that'll make it easier. She might have to level up. Doesn't seem like Niagara Wasteland went on that long, did it?
I think she's higher level than we are.
Really?
She might be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got up to character level 4.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not going to say no to that.
Yeah, because they got into a shitload of combat, especially near the end. If I remember correctly, I might be crazy, but I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I think I have one episode of that to watch still. I don't think it's any one, maybe 2. I don't think it's any more than that. But I just remember the grinners.
Oh God!
The grinners seemed like they were going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm recalling. They got into a shitload of combat.
Yeah.
My point of order to ask is, what in God's name happened to the power armor? Because I remember I chatted with you about that.
Yeah.
You still have it. So to give you a
Okay.
recap of what happened, since we're, might as well. You guys basically went to bang down the door and, take the barge so you can get the killdozer across the river. And they were ready for you, and they were tougher than you expected. So you guys ended up fighting your way into the boathouse, only to find that there were superior numbers in the boathouse, and then there were more on the barge, which led you into more of an escape plan type of situation. somewhere along the line, Rambo got cut off from the rest of you, and Bodhi sacrificed himself heroically to save not only you but the power armor. You guys made it to the opposite side of the river with nothing but nothing but the power armor and something to like pull it on, and eventually found yourselves a all-terrain vehicle to tow, and you towed the power armor behind the ATV. So things are going to begin with the two of you showing up on one ATV and dragging behind you two suits of power armor.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
I've had a couple weeks to work it out.
Okay. That's what I wanted to double check, because I didn't remember what you said happened with the power armor, because we had two sets and we were trying to get the energy cells.
Yep.
We got
That's the whole reason
some
you were there
power.
in the first place, is to recharge those energy cells.
Did we get any power or no?
You did.
Okay.
Remember, that's the whole thing you were doing at the dam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember now we were trying to look up the craziness of the rules for it, because power armor is a huge pain in the ass. But it is, you expend a charge based on an action that you take. So if you do something with it,
yeah,
it was weird. But yeah, I'll relook through that. I think I'm set though. Other than that, so we're back, and we've got Garrick there already at the bunker, and
Right.
Major
So I would have
Gussett's
arrived in between when you left and when you came back.
Well, you've been there. Darren said for a while.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a few
That's why you've got a vault suit.
Yeah, it's been a few months since Vault 2 opened, and you've been there since we'll just say shortly after Rambo 2 left Vault 2.
Okay.
And he's only been back twice?
Yeah.
Since the place opened.
Yeah.
Actually, I think only once.
No, because he went back once before I joined, and then we've been back once since.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Because I had to come in and repair something, and I fixed it, and that's why they allowed me to come inside. Because they didn't trust a ghoul.
Right, so
What? But your
as far
face
as
is so
next session
trustworthy.
goes, today is the second Saturday of the month, and we are scheduled to go the first and third Saturdays of the month, which means that our next play date is going to be January 7th.
Oh my lord! Okay, I was going to say New Year's. What?
Yeah, no.
Right.
And even if it was going to fall on the 24th and 31st, that would have been a big no for me anyway, because it's freaking holidays, man.
Yeah. I will shift that right now and move that to the following week. Saturday the 7th for you guys.
Yep.
Right. And for me, it's Sunday the 8th. Time is staying at the same time, so it's going to be Eastern Standard 10:30, Pacific Standard 8:30, right?
Pacific Standard 7:30, unless Rob tells us we need to go at 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Last time
I
I
will
talked to
keep
Rob,
that.
he said we should be 8 o'clock, but he hasn't been streaming because of the whole.
He's busy as hell. Yeah. Mr. Fancy Pants? Mr. Fancy Pants, are you there? Working with Hulu and shit? God damn.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So
The vertibird is the Fallout bag of holding, yes. Can we get a vertibird? How much does that cost?
No.
Well, you said there was the Brotherhood of Steel coming, so, I mean, we could try to buy one off of them. Or we could just kill some.
Well,
Steal one from the Brotherhood, or
Steel has not yet shown up. You don't know if they will.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not terrifying at all.
They are not native to
Or steal it from the Enclave.
The Enclave isn't native to the Pacific Northwest either.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I thought the Enclave had bunkers on the coasts, east and west?
I think what you're thinking of there would be the Fort Lewis division.
No, I'm thinking of the Enclave. The old government that eventually got taken over by the AI.
You're talking about official Fallout lore.
Oh, yes. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, not yours.
That's where you made your mistake.
Yeah, that's where I made my mistake. All right. All right. I'm kosher. I'm good. I'm armored up. I've got my weapons. I've got my inventory. I've healed. I've
It's a good
got
day to die.
everything.
When do we start
There's
out?
no good day to die. I'll never die.
All right.
That's the perk of being a ghoul. You don't die. You just roll over again.
All right. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and do our outros, and we'll be back on the 7th. So we'll start with Eric.
Eric Leonard playing Regis Mosset, and I'm looking forward to resetting the story in the new year.
All right, Raven.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. You can find me all over the internet at A Familiar Raven. See you on January 7th.
Excuse me. Dennis.
I am Dennis. I am the okayest DM on YouTube, where I do a bunch of D&D stuff. This is my first foray outside of fantasy RPGs, and I will see you on the 7th for the chaos that I just learned how to play.
All right. Yeah.
I'm Capricious Nature. I am slowly returning back to the internet, one drip at a time. Hopefully you guys will see more of me very soon in January, not only with Darren here on Cybernation Uncensored, but with Vampire Bites over on their channel, and maybe a little bit more coming soon after that.
All right. I am Darren Drader. I do Fallout here on Cybernation Uncensored. I also do a Star Trek game, which is every other Wednesday on my channel, and I just renamed my channel. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I'm also a full-time freelance game designer. I've done a ton of work for D&D 3.5 on up, except for 4th. I just did Pathfinder doing 4th. And that's what I do. So that's me, and I think we're gonna go ahead and call that a night. So,
Bye, everybody.
Hi everyone.